Hi, this is Cecilia from Tarot by Cecilia, and today is Sunday, June 24th, 2018. The tarot card for today is the Three of Swords, and all I can really say is wow, because in the last few days, we have been pulling all of the cards that everyone fears the most. And what that tells me is that we're really moving into a whole new time frame here. I know I have told you before, you may not see it just yet, but there is definitely something going on. It's time for a really big transition in your life, and it's time to let go of some things as well. Now, this particular one is one of the, I don't want to say one of the most pleasant Three of Swords I've ever seen. Okay, it's from Joanna Nelson of Joanna Nelson Studio. This is from her Whispering Spirits deck, which is coming out later this year. And as I've told you guys before, Joanna Nelson has a very gentle spirit, and it really comes through with this card. And I want you to take a good look at it, because you know the way it is set up is not in your typical Three of Swords fashion. And you see that little, hand reaching out, like daring to try and touch that pain. We're in a time frame where, in order to move forward, we kind of need to go backward a little bit to go over some things. So it may be time to begin to deal with things that you might have been putting off because they were painful to do. It could be, things like filing for divorce. Maybe you haven't done it even though, you should have years ago. Things of that nature. It's like there's something there. And I know it's a Sunday, but I really believe that this feeling is powerful and you can carry it over. There have been a lot of major things, astrologically going on this weekend that I'm not going to discuss here, but I think that it's time to deal with them, to deal with things that are painful in order to allow yourself to make progress in the coming months, especially by about the time we get to September. Now, depending upon where you are, in the next few days, you're going to see there's a full moon in Capricorn. This card is very timely for that as we make that approach to the full moon, because full moons are definitely about, culmination, endings, and letting go of things. And this feels, I gotta tell you, big in a way, but to you, all right? So as you make these preparations to take care of things that you need to do in your life in order to separate yourself from what has hurt you, so that's what you have to do. You have to take care of that in order to actually be done with it, in order to move forward. So, all right, this isn't a one-day deal, is what I'm trying to say, but something about today encourages you to, really look at this process. Because if you think about, facing something that has hurt you, that reaching out to touch it and say, okay, I'm okay. It can't hurt me anymore. All right? Think of it that way. It can't hurt you anymore, and it's time now. You are able to deal with it in order to move forward. Now, I have not looked to see what cards are coming up, but we'll see how long this takes to play out, because normally when I see, separations and then celebrations, I have a feeling the separation comes around September, and then there's another celebration again in December. They are the two, I want to say, easiest fog-free months remaining in the year. And with this Three of Swords card, you also see, that storm in life wants to pass. But for some reason, it's almost as though, and I want to say because, retrograde season is here, and Mars is also going to retrograde in 2 more days. So there's a lot of taking a look at these things and letting that storm pass over one more time. Those storm clouds pass, September comes, and life has some new beginnings. So, if you have any questions about it, I've told you guys this before, go take a listen to my overview for the second half of the year. I think it can really help you understand the theme of the way things are playing out. And there are many other guidances, lengthy ones, available as well to give you some long-term outlooks. So I want to thank you all very much for listening. I'll see you here again tomorrow. And as always, have a great day.